So Snaps and Pops has been very grimy throughout this whole Power series, and they're a big reason why Rock and Kanan is beefing, and they are very manipulative. This is absolutely crazy. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand the impact that Snaps and Pops has had on this whole Raising Kanan thing as a whole. And I'm starting to think that just like how they manipulated Kanan into believing Rock killed Crystal and Rock killed Famous and them, I think they did the same thing to Breeze, and they're trying to make it seem like Rock killed Defcon. I don't know. These people, they hate Rock. They hate her soul. So my thing is, who is Defcon? I don't think they're gonna ever reveal him. I don't know if they're ever gonna, show us like Defcon at all in any type of power, but Defcon is starting to become the new Breeze, because if you really look at it, right? Breeze, we keep hearing this name Breeze, Breeze this, Breeze that. And now we keep hearing this name Defcon, Defcon, Defcon. So now I guess we'll see in 10 years whoever Defcon is, right? But yeah, so Defcon, I don't know if, Snaps and Pops, I think they related, right? Or something like that, or something. But what I do know is that Snaps and Pops, they've been moving slimy, and they've been manipulating people, right? They've been manipulating Kanan. They've been manipulating Breeze, it seems like, too. So now I'm starting to wonder, is Defcon even Breeze Pops? Because it was a lie for Kanan, and now I think it's a lie for Breeze. Yeah, if we could get a Defcon spinoff, that wouldn't be that bad, because, if you really go back in time, remember what Detective Howard said, quote, Rondell Defcon Stark, who face belongs on the Mount Rushmore of kingpins, right next to Nicky Barnes and Frank Lucas. That's what Detective Howard said. So Defcon real name is Rondell Stark. He's a drug kingpin who they thought was Kanan Stark's father, but in reality, allegedly, he's actually, he swings the other way, and he paid Kanan mother's Rock Thomas to be his beard, with Kanan other parent actually being Detective Howard. So Defcon, he was a notorious and ruthless drug lord who had a massive organization in New York. But if he is a mook, or if he swing the other way, I ain't gonna lie, we don't need that spinoff, because we already seen Drew, Tejada, and Powerbook Ghost. So we really don't need that spinoff. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, to be honest, like, it'll be nice if we don't gotta see Defcon out here clapping the wrong cheeks. Feel me? Or it could be a lie and Rock could have just been capping and Defcon is straight. Who knows? I just hope they switch that up. I'm not against people that go that way. It's just that, come on, man. Like, do we really want to keep seeing that on TV? But he had a brother, Vernon, who he was very close to as well, Vernon Stark. And then he ended up becoming affiliated with the Thomas siblings. He started dating Rock. And, Defcon, he was that guy, But he was in the time where it's like the 70s. So he not really like he nothing crazy. Like, now, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy, but it's different in the 70s. Like, he's probably like more of like a mafia type of dude. I don't know. The 70s was different, bro. So by the late 70s, Defcon, he was arrested. He was incarcerated, and we don't know how he got up out of here, but he got up out of here. But they said Rock killed Defcon. That's what Breeze said. I think Breeze is manipulated just like Kanan, and we're gonna also dig deeper into that. Ultimate plot twist was most definitely Breeze being, Defcon's son. I don't know if Defcon is really Breeze's father. We're gonna end up finding that out eventually. But we also have to talk about Snaps and Pops, because they give off grimy. They give off whoever they need to put down, they're going to put down. They put down Famous. They put down Crystal. But they did all of that to damage Kanan. They turned Kanan into a monster. A lot of people think, Rock turned, Snaps and Pops turned Kanan into a monster. And Kanan thinks everything is Rock. When really and truly, it's really Snaps and Pops. So once Kanan finds out that Snaps and Pops is doing all this, I think Breeze is also trying to get to the top. So I think Breeze will be with it. Like, yo, yeah, I'm their nephew, but yo, we got to take them out. They do too much. We got to take them out. We need their spot. Because right now, if you look at Snaps, right, what he is, he's obviously a kingpin. He's a mentor. He's a financer for up and coming dealers, bank robbers. You know, he's different. You feel me? But Rock Thomas is his biggest enemy. He'll do anything to take down Rock. Now, the Defcon thing, I really want to know what happened with Defcon, and I really want to look into it. If I had to bet, I think Snaps and Pops might have took Defcon out. You know, Snaps and Pops, they ordered 2 corrupt cops to drop off Famous. When it comes to Crystal, Snaps and Pops arranged for her abduction under the pretense of police questioning in order to gather information about Kanan suspicions regarding Famous' death. And after Pops successfully extracted Kanan's belief that Rock was involved, you know, she proceeded to get Crystal out of there. So it's like, I don't know, man. He's like a fatherly figure to Kanan, but what he does, and, you know, being a fatherly figure to Breeze, Kanan, all these people, what he does with that is he manipulates. That's what Snaps do. He manipulates. You know, he's very good at manipulating. He uses his persona to get people trust, and then he manipulate them. Snaps and Pops manipulation tactics, it could be a possibility, and a big possibility, that they're lying about, you know, what happened to Defcon, and they're really not telling Kanan the actual truth. Or maybe I should say they're not telling Breeze the actual truth, you know? And that's something that's just a real possibility. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think happened to Defcon. I do think Snaps and Pops had something to do with it. Whatever happened, I do believe they did some grimy-ish, set the man up and got him out of there. But then again, they family, right? So why would you also can't really say, you know, they're family. So would they do that to him? But we know how power is. We don't give a F if you family. They don't give a F if you mom and dad. If you mom and son, father and son, you could get dropped off. Cousins, you could get dropped off. Uncles, you could get dropped off. The power universe is very crazy when it comes to family, and we don't know what Snaps and Pops could have did the Defcon. But all I know is I can't wait for next week's episode, man. I can't wait for this season to keep, you know, playing the episodes that's left. I can't wait for it to be over as well, because I'm ready for Power Origins. But it's also been a very, very good season. I'm so excited to see these next 3 episodes. I think we're in for some great television, and we're going to find out a lot of things, especially about Breeze and Snaps and Pops. And people's going to start getting dropped off. You feel me? They have to, because, you know, it's getting towards that time. It's me, your boy, Street Saga TV. Peace.